watch how Stephon Castle won the game for the Spurs. You see that his first shot of the game is just an easy three-pointer. But let me explain why that three-pointer was so easy. First, you see that the Timberwolves' plan was to make Rudy Gobert guard Stephon Castle. The reason for Rudy guarding Stephon is because Stephon isn't the best three-point shooter, and the Timberwolves want Rudy Gobert to be close to the paint. You see that first, the De'Aaron Fox is going to try to drive and get a layup, but you see that Rudy Gobert is in the way. That's the whole point. They want him to be close to the rim. And so that leaves Stephon Castle wide open on the three-point line. And so he shot it, and he made it. That's his first shot of the game. His second shot of the game, you see that he's going to receive a screen from Wemby. But more importantly, if you look to this corner right here, there's no one there. Meaning that when Wemby sets the screen and his defender, Stephon Castle's defender, gets hit by the screen, there's going to be a whole driving lane here for Stephon Castle to take advantage of. His third shot of the game, you see that he's going to set a screen for De'Aaron Fox, but that turns into nothing. And more importantly, Fox decides to pass it to Stephon because he's wide open. And again, you see that the Timberwolves want Rudy Gobert to help in on every single drive. And so that leaves Stephon Castle wide open for a simple three-pointer. His third shot of the game, you see that first he's going to receive a screen from Wembanyama, and then he's going to be wide open all of a sudden. The reason that he's wide open all of a sudden is because when Wemby set the screen, Terrence Shannon Jr., the guy who was guarding Stephon Castle, decided to switch on to Wemby. But Julius Randle was guarding Wemby originally, and he did not communicate well enough to let Julius Randle hear about that. And so that leaves Stephon Castle wide open, meaning that Anthony Edwards has to help. But you might think, where did Anthony Edwards come from? Well, if you look from the beginning of the play, you see that Devin Vassell, who was getting guarded by Anthony Edwards, decided to cut through the paint. And Anthony Edwards, being a smart defender, he doesn't mindlessly just follow his man. And so he sees that Stephon Castle has a wide open lane, but it's too late because he realizes that at the moment when Stephon Castle decides to get into a jump, and he just gets a little layup. His fifth shot of the game, you see that Keldon Johnson is going to receive the ball. He's going to try to go right, but he's going to pass to Stephon Castle. Stephon Castle decides to pull up for this three right here. This three-pointer is a heat check for Stephon Castle because he's not the best three-pointer. So making 2 threes as he did before is very impressive. And so this is a heat check for him. He's going to receive the ball from Keldon. He's going to receive a screen from Keldon. And he's just going to decide to pull up for this three-pointer. Thank you for watching. Comment down below if you want me to break down any specific player in these playoffs. And yeah, peace out.